In this video clip that I have for you today, John Kirby is going to be asked directly, is there anything that this administration is doing that's having any positive impact on our border? Now, we already know the answer to this. We know that our current administration wants this mess at the border, but check out his answer and I'm going to absolutely rip it apart once he's done. Check it out.
On the border, we're talking to CBP officials who say that they're resourced to deal with about half the volume of encounters that they're seeing, that smugglers are putting migrants more and more at risk by dropping them off in more and more remote locations. Can you point to one thing the White House is doing right now that is making an impact on the border, is making an impact with this current surge?
Well, one of the things that obviously it's a big part of the supplemental request, and should we get the funding we're asking for, it will give us an opportunity to put more Border Patrol officers out there on the border. It will give us a chance to increase the asylum court officers and help with that process. And there's some physical security measures that are baked into that funding as well. So part and parcel of the supplemental request was very much recognizing that more needs to be done on border security, and we're willing to keep having that conversation with members of Congress. I would also add that one of the things that President Lopez Obrador and the President talked about today was trying to work on getting at the root causes of migration. We're seeing record levels of people. More people are on the move in this hemisphere than has been the case since World War II. There's a lot of factors, and part of that is, of course, dealing with instability, political and domestic instability in the region. So the work that we did with Venezuela here, not just to get Americans back, but to get the Maduro regime to ascribe to certain electoral reforms, that's important. That's important to help get at some of the root causes of migration.
So notice with me a few things. Number one, he never actually really answers the question. He doesn't really say, yes, this administration is doing this, and this, and it is having a positive impact right now. The first thing he says is, well, we need more money. We need that supplemental income coming in because then we're going to hire more Border Patrol agents. Here's the fact, though. It doesn't matter if they have 1 million Border Patrol agents out there. Our current administration is letting these people in. If you have 1 or 25,000 or 25 million, the same result is going to happen. They are going to lift up that razor wire and allow these people to cross into the United States. They're going to process them and then send them into U.S. cities across our country. So this idea of getting more money and getting more Border Patrol agents, and that's going to somehow help and stop this situation, cannot and will not, with policies that simply allow these individuals to come right in. So his first point is completely trashed. His second point, let's get to the root causes of why these people are coming over here. Number one, the condition of these people's countries where they're coming from has not changed over the decades. They were terrible 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago, and they're still pretty terrible today. So yes, they're trying to leave their countries to come here. Understandable. But what has changed is the fact that we have an administration who is leaving the door wide open. If you want to know the root of the cause of why you're seeing so many people trying to come across that border now, it's because you're letting them. And if you let people do something, if you allow them to do something that they want to do without any consequences, they're going to do it. They're going to find a way. And John Kirby knows the truth. This administration, our current government, and those who are pulling the strings are doing this on purpose. John Kirby, you are the root cause of it. Joe Biden's the root cause of it. The deep state is the root cause of it. You all need to go. You all need to get out, and we need an administration that's going to go in there and who is going to shut and lock that door and just let people in legally, the correct way, into a sovereign country, not like this nonsense that you guys are doing for your own purposes and your own plans, and he knows it. What do you all think about this? Leave your comments below. I'll catch you on the next video.